Right, so next stage of the process, reconnecting the fuse box, and there is the fuse box. I need to trim these wires right back, but what I don't want to do, there's several wires. What we've got there, we've got 5 there going into 1, so obviously I don't want to trim that back, and then I've got 5 of them and one of these, 6 cables to connect. So initially these will be the longer ones, so something like, where's that one? That's not you, that looks like you. There you go. So I'll cut that back quite high and join that there, and then I'll stagger the joins so I don't end up with a big group of soldered connections. I want to leave a little bit on to go actually through the airbox, but that's my thinking, that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm actually doing is trying to keep the length the same with all the wires, so when they bunch back together and I've sheathed them, I haven't got any uneven bulges. So that's the one from the fuse box, this is one from the wiring loom, and then just cut them through there. He says with the wire cutters. There. So yeah, so I'll join them because I don't want too many of the joins in the same place. I'll join these about there, should be good, and then I'll strip the wire back. Being careful because I mean this is like a khaki green and white, and you've actually got 2 khaki green and white, but one of them's got a long white, long green stripe down the length of it. Can you see that? Can you see that? See the green line down the spine of it, and this one has not, and the one I'm doing has not. Just double check, yeah. So pull that one clear. Oh, see how easy that was. There it is. That one through. Take a chunk off the end. Push them together. Oh, forgot the heat shrink. Heat shrink on, and wind that right up and out the way, so there's no fear of the heat from the soldering iron getting up there. Fan these out a little bit. And push them together. Give them a twirl. There you go. There you go, quite a neat little join. And then we get the solder. Get the soldering iron. Put a little bit on the soldering iron. And then feed the heat and the solder and you'll feel it actually sinking into the joint. There you go, see it? I can just push that in and that's going into all the wires. There you go. Bit of a blob on the bottom. There you go, that's not too bad. Let that cool a bit. And then, let's back you up a bit. And then, I've got the circuit tester. Put it on, where are you? Put it on continuity. Give it a test. There you go. And then see if it's made a join. And there you go. And what we really need to know is stuff that in there. Right, there you go. So I've definitely got connection from the far side of the join all the way down to the fuse box. Turn that off. So there you go, I've got continuity, so I know I've got a good connection there. So now bring the heat shield, heat sink back, cover the join. Where do I want it? Back there. And then heat it up. Being careful not to burn the wire or burn any of the surrounding wires. Try and make a nice snug fit, hopefully a bit watertight. Just have a feel of it. There's an air pocket there. That wants some more. That's better. You can see it takes shape. A bit up there. And just check it on the wire. Make sure it's a nice good snug fit. And like this end. That's better. There you go, another one done. As easy as that. Few more to do yet though. Right, so Last one. Yeah, on my 600, when I did my 600 project, I didn't do this stage, so there was still acres of wire just wrapped around itself, waiting to be cut back, and I never got round to it, and it always bugged me. So I thought, this one, let's route the wires properly to start with. So that is, let's just get rid of the soldering line. And there you go, all at different heights and angles, so you haven't got one big chunk of connections right the way through, so it'll all go back quite nicely without any one like big bulge of, as I say, all the connectors in one place. Yeah, it should be quite good. So now plug it all in and see if it works. Quite apprehensive of this moment. Yeah, plug it all in, see if it works, and then retire for the evening, I think. So, bring the newly done loom back into play. Try not to drop anything down the carbs. One in there. One in there. That one in there. There's a green one right back here. Put it right way around. Right. Come on, get in there. I think that's home. The little black one, which is the fans, that doesn't matter too much. I wonder if it matters about the sensor on the. I'll say a whole sentence in a minute. Fuck off. Sensor on the airbox. Wonder if it matters about the. Ah, bollocks, you know what I mean. Right, so let's. Don't know. We started with the airbox off. Let's put the dash back on, so I've got some idea of what's happening, what's occurring. Alright, there's the dash back on. What else we've got? Lights, make sure they're off. They're off. I think that's that. And now we want the battery reconnected. I'll just do that and I'll be back. Right, so battery's connected. Wiring's in there, possibly connected. Tank's up in the air. We should be all right to start with that up in the air. Well, I've never done this. Started with the tank up in the air and wiring all over the place. Dash is remounted, so only one thing for it. Wait for the bang. Oh, we've got lights in action. Kill switch is on. Making the noise, all the noises it should make. Right. All my throttle bodies are open. A bit caked in shit, that one. Right. Where shall I stuff you? Let's stick you over here. And see all that. So let's see if it starts. Well, it all starts. That's all heated grips. I wonder if that does make a difference. There was an F1 light up, so let's just stick the airbox on and see if I'll go any further. Right, so yes, the F1 light was this airbox sensor not being connected. I don't want pointing you like that, there's nothing really interesting to see from that angle. And now you're in the way of the clutch. Right. There you go. All the lights are out. No F1. All bloody good. Blimey. Nearly fell over. I'm glad of that. There's the extra wires, or well, some of them. Now I've just got to cut a slot one side or the other on the airbox, well, in the lower half, and sight the fuse box inside the lower half. And then, well, before that I've got to recover in this sticky, plasticky, silky stuff all the wiring to give it protection from the heat and everything, and then as I say, cut the slot, get the fuse box in the airbox, and then put all the wiring in there and push this down as hard as I can to squash it all in there, and ta-da! It's all brilliant and working and lovely. There you go. That's how to do it. Oh, I'm so fucking happy with that. Sorry about the swearing, but I hate electrics, I really do. And when I first started up and that F1 light, the red light never went out, and the F1 light came up, it was like, oh no. So I'm glad it was just a simple case of plugging that sensor in and all is good. Yes. Right. More next time. Well, there's some more time in the shed well spent. Till next time, ride safe.